Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Forgive the air conditioner in the back. I know it's kind of loud, but it's hot, so nothing I can do. Okay, so today's video is actually my skin bleaching story. Yeah, so if you want to hear more about that, stay tuned. Alright, so a few months back, there was a viewer on YouTube who left a question, and she wanted to know, what do I use to bleach my skin? And then I got notifications on about maybe 4 or 5 other videos with the same viewer asking the same question. So this person left comments on like 5 or 6 videos wanting to know, okay, what skin bleaching cream or product do you use? So I just wanted to address that. I mean, this happened like a few months ago, and I did reply to, I deleted most of those comments, but I did leave it up on one video, and I replied to the viewer on that video, but I was looking through my videos trying to find out where that was, but I can't find it anyway. Yeah, so I was a little bit taken aback by the question because I don't bleach my skin, okay? And even like to ask somebody a question like that so boldly, I was like, But anyway, so this person wanted to know, what do you use to bleach your skin? Yes, so I just replied to the viewer and told her that, guess what, I don't use anything to bleach my skin. This is just my natural complexion. My skin was a bit darker when I was in school, just because I was outside more, you know, sports and just all of that stuff, going to the beach, and so my skin was a little bit browner, a little more tanned. But yeah, this is just my natural complexion. I'm not in the sun as much now, but yeah, I don't use anything to bleach my skin. And I did tell the viewer that, you know what, I would not encourage you to use anything on your skin, because not talking about in terms of like bleaching your face or like your body all over, that's not good for your skin. I know there have been questions about whether or not it can lead to like skin cancer and things like that, but it's not healthy for your skin, okay? You don't, especially like on your face, like you don't want to put that stuff all over your face, because the skin on your face is so sensitive. And that's why I notice a lot of people that do bleach their skin, they tend to have like either get super red, or they have like these burn marks, because the skin on your face is so sensitive, okay? Yeah, it's just, you don't want to be bleaching your skin. Now, if you're a person like me personally, I have some acne scarring, so I have some dark marks on my face that are from, you know, a pimple or whatever that I would have gotten rid of and then you could get left with like a dark mark. So in the past, I haven't used it lately, just out of pure laziness, but in the past I have been trying to correct some of those areas where I have the hyperpigmentation because of a bump that would have been there. And so I would do like a spot treatment where you get the cream and you do like a spot. You know, back in the day, mommy them got ambi, like little dots all over the face, trying to lighten up where you have an acne scar. So I've done that before. Like I said, not recently, just because being purely lazy with that. But and also I haven't had as much scarring lately since I've been using the African black soap. Links to that will be down below. So yeah, I understand that, but in terms of trying to lighten your complexion so that you look a different color from what is your natural complexion, that is not necessary. You know, I always say, when I see people that I can see are changing their complexion with skin lightness, you know, I think to myself how beautiful they actually are with their natural complexion. It's just something about the way God designs us. It's like our features and everything, the complexion He gives us naturally, it's like it all goes together, like it works, okay? He didn't make a mistake when He designed you. And your natural complexion, it always looks better with your facial features, okay? Trust me, I know that there There are persons that feel like, oh, they'll be prettier if their skin is lighter. Or, no, I'm telling you, baby, your natural complexion complements your features so much more. And I know there are going to be people watching this that don't give a crap about what I say. That's fine. Or that completely disagree and they just feel like, no, well, that just makes them feel whatever type of way, and that's fine too, but just remember, it's your skin and you're gonna have to live with it for the rest of your life, okay? But your natural complexion always looks the best on you. Yeah, I can't stress that enough, that natural complexion. I think it's also important, the message that we're sending to our daughters, our friends, people that are looking at us as examples. And I have a daughter, I have one child, and our complexions are completely different. She has much deeper, richer complexion than me, and she got that from her dad. And every day since the day she was born, well, maybe not the day she was born, but every day I tell her how beautiful she is, how beautiful her complexion is. I mean, I pump her up so much because I know the negativity and the dumb, idiotic, ignorant stereotypes that exist out there. Because you have some real stupid people. I mean, you have some stupid people who really believe that, and I'm talking about amongst people of color. I'm not talking about other races like white people or Asians, whatever. I'm talking about amongst people of color. You have some real dumb people. Sorry, my card got full. But yes, amongst our people, you have some real crazy old slave mentality mindsets that, the lighter and the whiter the better, and the darker, you over here somewhere, like it's not quite as pretty. So yeah, I combat that every day. It's like, honestly, for my daughter, like, I only buy her dolls of color. And that's not to say that, there's something wrong with other races, but it's the fact that she is constantly and will constantly be exposed to this European standard of beauty. And so I am instilling in her now her self-worth, and that, guess what, brown, black, all of that is beautiful. Okay? She said the most profound thing to me the other day. Because I named my daughter after 3 queens, Isabella, Victoria, and Candace. And I have this app, she plays with sometimes on my iPad. It's a Disney Princess app or something, right? And I told her, I said, you are my little princess. I was telling her something about that. And she said, Mommy, say princesses aren't brown. Say that, you don't have brown princesses. And I just went speechless, and I told her, I said, Isabella, I said, yes, I said, you have princesses of all shades, okay? I said, and our history, our African history, because although our ancestry is mixed, African and European, our African ancestry is a rich, royal history that needs to be celebrated. We come from kings and queens, okay? But because, so she told me, say, Mom, say, but on the princess app, there aren't any brown princesses. You see how these children get indoctrinated? So I had to sit down with her and explain to her our rich, royal, regal history as people of color. And afterwards, she felt so good. But that just goes to show you how, from such a young age, children are very impressionable, and the way they see themselves and the world, it's really important to shape and mold that while they are young. Okay, so just another quick little story, because this is like a little story time video. So another quick little story. When I was selling like beauty supplies and stuff like that, I had some the skin lightening products, like the creams, like Metasol and different ones. I have them available for sale because, I use them for like spots and stuff. But I know that people use it in other ways for like skin bleaching all over, like really trying to change their actual appearance. But I've since stopped selling them because I was uncomfortable with it. Although I know I sold them because it was something that people would regularly ask for, and at a certain point I became very uncomfortable with that, knowing that how it was being used. That just didn't sit well with me, to be honest, and so I actually stopped selling them. But I remember one day a lady came into the store, and my baby was very young. She was like maybe 1, okay, so this was years ago. She was very young, and the lady was telling me, but your daughter, she's so cute, so beautiful, and this and that. And then she said, oh, it's the only thing, the skin dark like a daddy. So I'm like, excuse me? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that my daughter having a dark brown complexion is like a strike against her? So she pretty, only thing is she dark. Like, what the hell? If I wasn't trying to live a life of following God, trying to live a good life, what did you just say? Anyway, so I told the lady, so I asked her right then and there on the spot, because like my blood pressure must have tripled in that moment. I could have knocked her out. So I looked at her and I was like, so is that a problem? Like, I can't remember my exact words, but I asked her, like, is that a problem? Like, is her beautiful brown skin a problem? And that lady got so nervous, because I guess she was thinking that I thought the same way she thinks and the way other people think, that the lighter the better. So I guess she was assuming that I was going to agree with her. And when she saw how upset that made me, she started trying to like backpedal, like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I said, oh, okay. Yeah, I said, because my daughter's beautiful brown skin is absolutely gorgeous. Okay. So anyway, yes. Yeah, we just, oh man. We just gotta stop the foolishness, okay? I think that's all. This turned into like a story time video, but yes, that's the whole thing with the skin bleaching. That's my take on it. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys later.